Hello, my beautiful Pisces, kings and queens. This is your weekly message for the week commencing the 3rd of March. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do via the link in my bio. It's all donation based, so regardless of what you donate, you will always get a 30-minute reading with me. Now, the two signs that are important to you this week, Pisces, are Capricorn and Scorpio. Interesting. Let's have a look and see what the energies are that you should be focusing on when it comes to your mindfulness, peace, love, energy, wellness. That's too much. Source, thank you. You may be going through a lot in your mind right now. Thoughts are racing, I'm hearing. But let's have a look. Okay, we have truth. Okay. Let your truth, live your truth authentically. And then we have peace and harmony. Wow. Cultivate inner peace regardless of external circumstances and create harmony in your relationships and surrounding. Okay. I did feel like your mind is racing. There's a truth that needs to be spoken here, or you're searching for the truth, or the truth is searching for you. You also have gratitude at the bottom here, which is all about practice gratitude daily to attract more blessings. Let's have a look and see where we're going this week for Pisces, please. Truth, peace, and harmony. Sometimes it's just not worth it, like proving who's right, who's wrong. So it could be that you just need to come to, you're thinking, a lot of thinking going on in your mind, Pisces. Sometimes it's just not worth it. Being at peace and having harmony in your life is probably the most important thing right now for you this week. So a lot of thinking going on in your life. Full moon. We do have a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo on March the 3rd. So that could be important to you. But we also have a full moon. We have a new moon in Pisces, so that's not relevant now. Oh, karmic path. Something you're closing out here, Pisces. You've learnt your lesson in something. A lesson has been learned, Pisces. So it's time to close the karmic part. The karmic cycle's been closed. Chaos and conflict. Okay. We'll find out what that's about. But it feels like this full moon might be an eventful moon for you, Pisces. What's going on here? One more card, please, for Pisces. Thank you. We have peace again. Finding peace in the chaos, or truth be told, again, another truth card. What is going on here, Pisces? What kind of truth are you searching for that could cause chaos and conflict, where you're being advised that peace is the way forward, not overthinking things, not involving yourself in the chaos? Okay, we have transit climate. Another air card, 3rd house communication, ruled by Gemini and Mercury. Mercury is in retrograde on the 26th of February. I'm recording this early, so it would have gone into retrograde by the time you're watching this. And then we have 2nd house resources, something to do with money, finances, symbiosis, sextile, trine. Not really sure what's going on here. Let's get your energies out for Pisces, please. Can I have Pisces' energy this week, please, source? Pisces' energy. Okay, we have the judgment card. You're making a judgment call here. You're stepping into the new. You're leaving your old life behind. I'm taking accountability. Okay. One more card for Pisces' energy. What is this judgment here? And then I think I'm going to do something a little bit different for you. Wheel of Fortune, karmic. The cycle's closing. It's now time for you. You're closing out a cycle here. The wheels are shifting and changing. Something's changed. Something's shifted. It's time. It's time that this cycle is closed. There's something here that's coming to a close, Pisces. Not really sure what it is, but I'm going to do a little bit of a different reading for you, because I feel like the energies are a little bit scattered here, because there's chaos and conflict, and then there's peace, and there's truth, there's communication, there's karmic cycles to be closed. Let's clarify air, karmic cycle, and the full moon for Pisces, please, source. Bit of scattered energy here. So we have the 3 of Cups, the King of Pentacles. One more, please. This is definitely something to do with the foundations. 10 of Swords, which is the end. It's done. It's finished. What's the Three of Cups, please, for Pisces? Thank you. Seven of Wands to the World card, to the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, apologies. There's a dynamic here amongst friends or family when it comes to a karmic cycle being closed off. I feel like with air, it could be that things are a little bit up in the air right now. No one's really talking, no one's really moving. The Knight of Pentacles. Someone knows that this cycle needs to be closed off with the World card, so the Ten of Swords. It's a very painful cycle. It's something where you've learned your lessons, and you need to. This is why I was hearing take accountability. Maybe for some of you, you're taking accountability in the part that you played in this hurtful dynamic, in this painful betrayal, in this kind of like we all of us collectively, all of us played a part in this pain. And in order for us to build a strong foundation moving forward, we need to kind of move on to a new chapter, move on to something that's less painful, less hurtful. We need to stop stabbing each other in the back. We need to stop the pettiness and the kind of the squabbles, the fights, and the need to defend our position and our title. I feel like there could be either, I don't want to say power struggle, but I feel like there is a hierarchy struggle going on here, as if like, I'm older, you need to pay me more respect. It's very push and pull. I'm kind of getting like tug of war. I feel like there's a tug of war going on there, but this is all saying to you, like this week, or with the full moon coming, March, it will be March the 3rd. Yeah, I think you finally close off. You close off the chapter, and it is in Virgo. I didn't see any Virgo. I mean, I saw the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom, so it could be about someone's independence, someone's need and need to do things on their own, their independence. But I feel like, what's this Ten of Swords here? What is the Ten of Swords? Partnership. There's the Virgo energy. So we've got the Two of Cups with the Ten of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. This is something, a relationship with either a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I'm hearing Virgo. So this is either a relationship with a Virgonian that went on for too long, I'm hearing, and the cycle needs to end now. Judgment, Wheel of Fortune. You're making a judgment call, and the universe is saying to you, it's now time to shift the energy. It's now time for things to maybe come out, because the moon is there, and the moon is all about secrets. It's about not knowing what's going on behind closed doors. And if one person has that kind of hierarchy position of I should know, then if you're left in the dark and things are happening behind closed doors, it's going to upset you. It's going to feel like betrayal. It's going to feel like backstab. Each to their own, Pisces. Clarify chaos and conflict and peace for me, please, for Pisces source. Let's have a look and see where we're going with this. What's the chaos? And how do they achieve peace throughout this? But there's some kind of painful ending and of betrayal there, that you feel has been imparted within you. And you do have Capricorn energy there. Capricorn energy. Let's have a look and see. Clarify chaos and conflict, please. One more shuffle. If nothing comes out, thank you. Right, the chaos and conflict is within the family. We've got more cards to say that this is about other people. Loyalty, the lack of loyalty. I'm hearing there is a lack of loyalty within the family from your perspective. Trying to build a foundation that is going to be built on loyalty, strength, support. This Ten of Pentacles has come out on every reading apart from Virgo, I think, and Capricorn. But it's kind of like, we made this. The Ten of Pentacles says we made it together, whereas the Nine of Pentacles is I made this. self-sufficiency. But the Ten of Pentacles is we made this together. And I think it's Capricorn energy or Capricorn energy, yeah. So whoever this Capricornian is in your life, they mean a lot to you. It's important. So there is chaos and conflict there, but with the Eight of Wands as well, there's incoming communication. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Four of Pentacles, stubborn energy, the Moon, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So there was conflict with, again, Ten of Cups family. So there was conflict within the family, maybe petty arguments and fights, but there is an apology here, Knight of Cups, or an offer, a kind of like a reinforcement of it's okay, everything will be okay. Whether that's you coming in, Pisces, making up the peace, but it's like you've learned a lot with Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords. It could be that you've learned that in order for us to move forward and start a new stable foundation, we need to clear the air. You know, the Moon to the Four of Pentacles, it's not going to serve any of us if we're stubborn and we don't release what it is that we need to say, what it is that we need to get out there. It could be that someone comes and asks you for something, because you've got the Knight of Cups there, and it's like kind of like a proposition, like, you know, can you do this for me? And I'll make sure that this, okay, just for instance, because you've got second house resources here, you've got this card here, and I'm looking at it, they're like, you need to focus on this. So someone comes in and says, you know, I've got a proposition for you, lend me £10,000 and I'll pay you back plus interest. Whether or not you do it, I don't think you do it, because to you it doesn't make sense. So you're keeping your money tight. You're keeping hold of your money. You're just like, I'm not. From past experience, from learned experience, I just know that it's not going to be as clear cut as you're making it. There's going to be something not ulterior motives, but hidden agendas are going to be behind this. So I'm not sure if I want to do it. What's peace, please? Thank you. Oh, look at that. If that isn't peace, I don't know what that is. It's just moving away, Pisces. I don't think this is going to be your battle. You're going to make it quite clear. You know, Two of Wands there. You're turning your back on the situation. I just don't think you're not going to cooperate. It's too much of a burden. Yeah. You're going to say no. Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands to the Two of Wands. You feel like you've been left out in the cold before within this relationship. Yeah, it's not gonna go down. I don't know. Nine of Wands to the Six of Swords, so it tells. I kind of feel like you don't completely say no. You're just like, do you know what? I've been through a lot. Right now, I'm not in the position to make an offer, accept an offer. I just want to heal. I just want to be at peace. I just want things to calm down. So I don't think this is a no forever. This is just, I'm a little bit wounded. I'm a little bit tired, and I don't want anyone to take advantage of me whilst I'm vulnerable. I feel like it's kind of, I've done the best I can. So right now I just need to focus on me. Yeah, look at that. See, from past disappointments. Five of Cups to the Six of Cups. It tells me like this third house communication and transit with the climate, whatever this is, it's worrying, and you are putting your boundaries up. Now, the Nine of Swords is a little bit of a cop-out card. Well, not cop-out. Yeah, it is. I'm going to stick to my words here, because he's going through something that's really painful, and it's worrying him. He's got anxiety around it, right? He doesn't like the fact that he's having to deal with this. He doesn't like the fact that he's been put in this position yet again. But he's in bed. He's just sat up. He's not doing anything about it. He's just worrying. He's not finding a solution. And he's just basing it on past disappointments and past hurts. But I feel like you have to handle this delicately, because it could be your children that come to you. It could be a younger person that's trying to start off in their business that comes to ask you this favor. We saw 2 pages. Now we see the Six of Cups, which is, but then Six of Cups is nostalgia, it's memory. So your memories, I feel like you're ruminating on the past and you're not really looking forward into the future. You're kind of stuck in the past with this Nine of Swords. And because of that, your boundaries are up. You feel like you have to stand your ground. You feel like you have to put up a defense. because you just don't want to get hurt anymore. Yeah, look, trapped, hurt. And there's the Scorpio card. Wow, there is the Scorpio card over and over again. Pisces, what's happening here? What's going on? Feeling trapped by not being able to forgive. You have to forgive. You have to forgive and let go. Queen of Cups to the Death card, like, this is showing empathy. There's a need here to show a little bit of empathy, to show a little bit of care. Or if this isn't you, it's vice versa, but you feel kind of trapped in this heartbreak and this pain. And I think it's the unwillingness to forgive. It's the unwillingness to move on with whoever these people are. It could be that you completely decide, you know what, I'm just going to go at it on my own because it's time. The Wheel of Fortune. It's time that things change. We've gone through this karmic cycle before, and we can't keep going on like this. We can't keep going over and over and again about something. Second house resources, please, for Pisces source. Let's have a look. What's the second house? Wow. Okay. The Lovers with the Temperance, Pisces. You've made a decision here. There's a decision that you've made. And I feel like you're tempering your money flow, your income, the way you spend as well. What's the Lovers and the Temperance? You're trying to find a middle ground here. It's not like you don't want to do it. It's just you're trying to figure out the truth. You're tempering your money. What I mean by that when I say you're tempering your money, you're trying to make your money last. You're stretching it. You're trying to alchemize your money. You're trying to find ways for your money to work for you. There we go. For your money to work for you. But you just don't know how to do it. You don't really know how to go about it right now. It's like you can't see clearly. You can't see a way out. You can't see a solution. So you're not going to do anything with the money. You're just going to keep it. You're just going to have it sit there for now. You're like, because I need clarity. I don't have clarity yet. I can't see a way forward with this. And I don't have clarity yet. Let's get some advice for you. Advice for Pisces, please. Advice for Pisces. Oh, this video has overrun. Anyway, doesn't matter. Healing. It begins with healing, Pisces. It begins with you following your North Star. It begins with you being at peace with yourself. You know, being at harmony. And that's what the Temperance is. Finding a middle ground, balance, and speaking the truth with that Ace of Swords. There's a truth that needs to be shared here, or a truth that needs to be heard, whether or not you want to hear it. There's your card. King of Cups to the Magician, to the Page of Cups, to the Queen. Who are all these people? The Devil's here with the Empress. My goodness. My goodness, Pisces. It seems like everyone's having a busy week this week. There's a lot going on here. You want to create a world where you feel like you're emotionally stable and secure. But it seems like there are outside forces as well. There's that Capricorn energy and there's that Scorpio energy. There's just there's things outside that you can't control, and you feel like it's quite an unhealthy dynamic here with the Devil and the Empress. You don't really see someone in a good light here, Pisces, if I'm quite honest with you. Or this is smothering energy, where you're smothering someone. You cannot buy love. It's the other thing I'm hearing, because we've got the Lovers there with the money. I feel like for some of you, you think you can buy someone with money because that's their currency. Dear me, Pisces. That's what I have for you. Have a lovely week.